petals.
Morning.
That's preening us all. Morning, everybody.
Preening.
Another grey, cold, horrible day.
Yep, that's what it is. There's people still out there walking their little doggies,
Well, look at them, all wrapped
all
up.
wrapped up with their hats and gloves on and...
Hoodies. Well, we did a shop yesterday.
We did.
Spent nigh on £100, I think, didn't we? Not 90.
90.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what we spend it all on.
Didn't buy any wine.
No, didn't buy out like that, did we? No.
Yeah.
Veg and salad stuff and coffee.
I called in at the Asda petrol, fuel station. I just put 20 quid worth of diesel in it because it was getting near red. And I noticed the gas, they sell LPG, and I noticed there were cones round it. I went in and I said, "You still not got any gas?" "No." She says, "We're still waiting for a delivery." "Oh, I haven't had any gas since before Christmas."
No.
I don't think they're getting any.
No.
Somebody on YouTube, I think it was, said that, or Facebook, that I don't understand it. I mean, Asda, Morrison's, they're separate companies, but are their petrol stations run by a different company or something? Because somebody said that there was this, they'd been sold to a group. 3 letters, I don't know, NG, GAM, MMG, MAG, I don't know. Can't remember what it was. But it said that they were not interested in continuing with LPG. They were gonna replace them with charging points for these
Electric cars. Oh gosh.
silly electric cars.
There's always a problem, isn't there?
Yeah.
Always something going on.
It's all this so-called progress. Blooming heck.
You can't do right for doing wrong, can you?
Can't do right for doing wrong.
Yeah. Well, when you do something that you think's right and then it turns out to be because of some other situation, it's wrong. I was trying to
Well, you take the
make it wrong.
post office scandal with the computers there.
Oh yeah, I've got that.
I mean, I remember when they tried it with ambulance service. Must be 10 years ago. And that were no good. They'd spent millions on that and it didn't work. And they tried to upgrade the NHS computers. And that didn't work.
Spent loads of money on that.
The number of failures.
That they lose money on.
Yeah,
This government.
tried to upgrade the police. They tried to centralise the computer systems for the police, and I don't think they ever have. They're not all on one database.
No.
All the police stations.
No.
And if they don't need computers now, they don't bother with crime, do they?
Oh dear. Yeah.
Certainly never bother with David. He got his van brought into 5 times a day to buy a white van. He sold that van eventually, and he has to use his car. They own a van.
No. It just gets brought into, don't they?
Yeah. Just
Mandy doesn't leave
target.
out in his car, does he?
No, he don't.
takes it out when he gets home. So,
Well, a couple of you have got signed up to me Patreon channel. Thank you. I've put another one up today, which I found. There are quite a few channels that I'm finding that have not had that many views. I'm going to put them up onto videos, yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Channels.
Channels. Yeah.
Quite a few channels.
You can't take much notice of me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Puts words in that don't belong there and forgets words.
Oh. Don't I?
Oh dear.
So it's when there's a lot of there's probably 1,000 subscribers on here who don't know all the stories.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, they won't have gone back through them if they've started watching a lot of them. Some might have, but not.
Some of you might not know that when I worked, I used to be a piano tuner. And we moved from Leeds here down to
Waddingham.
Lincolnshire, Waddingham in Lincolnshire in 1984.
Clearing your throat a lot, darling.
I know. What do you think I should do about that? Where was I?
We moved from here to Lincolnshire in 1984.
Aye, we did. We, at the time, we were still running the piano shop here, but it suffered badly through the miners' strike, because of the miners' strike. Although I do support the miners, they were right. Scargill were right, the government were planning to shut all pits down.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, they have. But it severely affected the shop.
Yeah, it were a knock-on effect, wasn't it? 'Cause
well, people buying pianos, they were being affected in different ways by it. And by 1985, we'd closed the shop and put the shop up for rent, to rent it out. And we had to start again from scratch down in Lincolnshire. But Melvin, I keep mentioning Melvin. Melvin was the guy who runs a piano shop in Leeds. And he imports and exports pianos. And he's the guy who I played in the band with. And he used to sell pianos to a Frenchman. And the French guy wanted a piano tuner. I don't quite know why he didn't get a piano tuner from France.
no, I think he'd heard about you and
Maybe there are no idiots in France. There's only idiot piano tuners in England, and he found one. And he asked me if I go and work in France. He had a shop in Caen. So I went to work in Caen in his piano shop. I worked there 10 days a month, didn't I?
I think so, round about.
I used to leave my poor little Pat back at home to fend for herself while I went to blooming France. But one of the things that happened was that John Michel or John Francois, I can't remember which one it was, took me to Paris because he'd sold pianos to a lot of people, but they were horrible. And I told him they weren't set up properly. And he'd sold one to a guy in Paris, who I think he was related to. And this guy was a top-notch, top-wig in a bank, Dreyfus Bank in Paris. And he lived on a Muse mansion on the Champs-Élysées, did this guy. And John Michel asked me to spend the day on his piano, setting it up properly and tuning it, which I did. So I had a boast that I had tuned a piano on the Champs-Élysées.
Yeah.
But during that day...
Interesting day.
Yeah. I finished doing this piano about 3 o'clock, and John Michel said he won't be back till about 5. He was going somewhere. He said to do some business. And he picked me up at 5 o'clock. So I thought I'll go and have a walk up this famous Champs-Élysées and have a look at Arc de Triomphe, which I did. And I was walking up this road and I thought, well, what's all the fuss about here? It looks like Domestic Street in Leeds, in Holby.
It can't have done.
It didn't look up to me. I thought there's all this fuss about it, but it didn't to me. And when I got up to Arc de Triomphe, there were all these papping noises of French drivers just constantly papping at one another.
Mm-hmm.
They were like ants going round this monument.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I walked back and, 6 o'clock come and no sign of John Michel. I think it got to 7 o'clock. But at some point, I was just hanging about waiting, and I think I was in the house on my own. And all of a sudden, there was this noise. And what's that? And all these Art Nouveau wrought iron railing things come over all the windows and the doors.
Mm.
That effect, like that. Like that. And I thought, well, God, I'm locked in here. And it made me, I saw myself in a mirror in this room, and I just said to myself in this mirror, what the hell are you doing here? It was on that day that I made my mind up not to go back. And I worked there for about 6 months, didn't I? 10 days a month.
Yeah.
So that's my story of tuning a piano on the Champs-Élysées.
He said to me, next time I come home, when I go back, you can come with me. We'll have a bit of a holiday type thing. And he come home that time and he said, I'm not going back again. I'm not going back.
Yeah.
So I never got to go to France.
No. Poor pal. Yeah.
Never mind.
Wonder how we'd have got on if you'd have come.
I don't know.
You wouldn't have had any telly.
No.
We're all in French. Wonder why that is.
Mm-mm.
You don't?
Why it's all in France?
Yeah, in
well,
French.
They all speak French, don't they? They don't speak... Well, I mean, they might speak English as well, but it would be in their native tongue.
Yes, of course.
Not in mine.
Yes.
Visitor.
So you wouldn't have been very happy.
Maybe not.
With
And I'm
telly.
not a lover of fish.
But
They eat a lot of fish, don't they?
But when you came out to Germany, telly was all in German.
Yeah. Yeah, well. Well, there was nothing we could do about that, was there?
No. But I don't think we were particularly telly addicts, were we?
Oh, I think I was. I think I've always been a...
Well, I think you were, when we were courting, in your letters, you were always talking about what you were watching on telly.
Yeah.
I don't know how you got on then.
Did all right.
Just watched it,
Yeah,
even though you didn't.
understand it. Das Klauenbaum.
That's
That's
Blauenberg. That was High Chaparral, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was called Das Blauenberg.
And Littlest Oboe, I used to watch that in German.
Das kleine Vagabond. The Littlest Oboe. Yeah. Yeah.
I think I read a lot, and we went out a lot.
Yeah.
We had friends over.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think it sort of...
No, it wasn't that important.
No.
Yeah. Because
No, I
there
don't
were
think it
other married blokes who lived in the Hermansburg.
Yeah, they all lived round us, didn't they?
Yeah.
Little
So there was a little
cottages
circle
flats.
of married personnel in that village that
Yeah.
we used to go see different people, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, go out together.
Yeah. We used to go for walks
Yeah.
on an evening.
Not lovely open air swimming pool.
Yeah, but we didn't know that at the beginning, did we?
No, we didn't.
Well, I don't
no.
know why. Then we got invited with some other friends, and there were some German girls with them, weren't they? And don't know whether they were married to one or now, or whether they were just girlfriend and boyfriends. Or...
Well,
I don't think we'd have known about that swimming pool because it was just outside. It was outside village, wasn't it?
I think I know 3 guys who married German girls.
Yeah, yeah,
Ray Stowe did, and Fred Minchella,
yeah.
and I think somebody Horsfall, Frank Horsfall, somebody like that. They married German girls
Yeah,
and stayed there. They didn't.
they didn't come back to England. They
No,
stayed in Germany.
Lived in Germany.
Don't know how it all worked out for them.
Well, Ray worked out all right for Ray, because
They had a couple of young'uns, didn't they?
I communicated with someone. I think Kevin, who went to see him, but it was shortly. It wasn't long after that he died.
Who died?
Ray.
Ray. All right, Ray Stowe. Oh,
Yeah, he died. And that would probably be before I retired, long before I retired. Yeah.
Oh, well.
So there's
a little bit of information about Trevor's past.
yeah.
Is that when, after you've left France, is that when you went to work for George? Coalman. Delivering coal.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Can you imagine it's the scrap of the thing, humping bags of coal on his shoulders?
Oh,
Mind you, he had big shoulders then, didn't
strong
he? He
then,
was
because
strong.
we used to move pianos. I'm only saying to a couple of people, we had it off to a T, moving pianos. We even moved grand pianos
Yeah.
on his own, just 2 of us. We were only laughing when we were in Lincoln other week, because we drove up a road where we once moved a piano, and it's a steep hill.
Yeah.
And it was really, really scary, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was steep, and the steps going down to house. Did we have to take it round side at house and back in a side
you
door
remember,
or something?
You remember that? I had a dream about moving a piano like that down a
Yeah, you did, didn't you, just recently as well?
Yeah, I did.
I said, well, we actually did.
Did do that,
Did
yeah.
move a piano like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny.
And some pretty hefty ones and all. Steinway uprights. Oh,
Yeah,
absolute ton weight. Yeah.
that one that nearly fell on my head, well,
That was a
then
Steinway.
a Steinway, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it had a wonky bottom. It had instead of it having a flat bottom, it had like a plank in the middle, didn't it?
Well, it was the frame.
Which made it,
The iron frame
made it wobble.
came through the bottom of the piano. So it won't sit up properly on the piano bogey. So yeah, we made sheaths that came up on either side. Well, we didn't.
We had David, mechanic in village mechanic, didn't we?
They were great with David.
And he put us a winch shunt back
On trailer.
on trailer, so we didn't have to
And a ramp.
push it up ramp.
Yeah. So we used to winch him into trailer up this ramp, didn't we?
Yeah. On the especially grand ones, they
were
went
brilliant.
on the shoe, didn't they? Wooden
Yeah.
padded shoe.
Yeah, we had a boom arm that pulled out from under trailer to pull them out back at trailer, didn't we? Grands. Because they were on the side on a grand shoe.
Yeah. But I mean, you worked all these things out and David produced them. You knew how you wanted it doing.
Yeah.
These two metal things that came up on bogey to level it. Level it up.
Yeah, I did. He put hooks on the axles as well for hooking the winch to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, well, he even made us a lifter to lift them up to put bogey under.
Yeah.
It
So
was, these lorry cab lifters for lifting the cab up on a lorry. He used one of them, made this iron structure with wheels on it so I could wheel it about. And it lifted the piano up. Enough off at ground to get the bogey under it. Yeah, great. Yeah, we did all sorts to make life as easy as possible, yeah.
Yeah. People were mesmerised when we turned up, weren't they?
The law.
With our equipment.
People said, where's your gang? There's no gang, it's just us two. They didn't believe we could move these pianos on his own, did they?
No.
Yeah.
You've got some photographs of us, haven't you? Moving in and out of houses.
Yeah,
with
a
pianos.
couple. Yeah. Anyway, we better stop this video. We've done 22 minutes.
All right. We're taking up all your time, folks.
All right, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, all being well. Might be snowing. I reckon it's going to snow here.
Yeah, this week.
I don't know whether it's tomorrow or Thursday. We'll see.
Yeah.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.